but I have some issues. We ventured deep into the underground theories of online science-based subculture. There's plenty of people criticizing this movement. I hear that none of these studies are actually measuring true muscle. What's really happening is that volume training is simply causing the muscle to swell up with blood and inflammation. They call it fatigue. It's really just a big lump that lasts a few days, making it look like the subject's gaining a muscle and the research is measured.
So I finally found it near me. It was buy two, get two free. So I spent about $7 for 4 of these, along with the 2 I already had in the refrigerator that I haven't drank yet of Ghost Grape. Oh, by the way, to my friend who said that the Blue Jays look really good right now. To my friend in Chicago that said, you know, if the Mariners and the Cubs meet in the World Series, you know who's going to take that, right? I'm sorry. Where's the Cubs at right now? Okay, I'm actually just kidding because there's still a lot of baseball left to play. And by a lot, I mean a hell of a lot of baseball. And anything can happen when we go back to Seattle. So this is a don't get confident, don't get cocky. Let your team do the talking for you. You know, I always love those who do the talking for the team. And then when their team loses, it becomes, well, if we would have had this person, we would have shut up. I'm tired of hearing it. Anyway. First one in a little bit, well over a year. Because I think I got one of these last year. No, 2023. No, early 2024. I got one and then couldn't find it again. Oh, baby. Even though I am an accent sledge man, I will always boost up these.
We had some doubts, especially in those first few months. After years and years of doing 120 sets per muscles per week, I did feel like I wasn't doing it. But by around week 3, I noticed something surprising. Not only was I not losing the size, I actually looked harder and fuller.
We're actually going to superset with agua.
But the lower volume training was keeping my muscles fuller than what I expected. Well, most importantly to me, despite steadily losing weight,
so I did get the meditation out of the way this morning, and I got the whatever out of the way.
After the first month was up,
I'm gonna reach out to a coworker, old coworker, as I'm walking. I'm gonna see if anybody got back to me in my Discord. I'm gonna do some more work on the Discord this morning, but what I'm kind of gonna do is start to get the 5,000 steps in, and then once we get the 5,000 steps in, I'm gonna go have breakfast just to see how I feel.
Turns out that I lose a bunch of muscle by the time I check in. I might change my tune. By the midway point, I started to feel like all that extra volume that I used to do.
And then we'll get back to walking. Oh, I found out this is like Tiny Man or something.
I'll tell you.
Is this a bobblehead?
Doing some of those super high volume workouts.
I should have asked if I could get it. Oh, look, my little friend.
Nowadays, for my leg workout,
Hit
2
turns.
sets of squats, 2 sets of leg curls, 1 set of lunges, 2 sets of leg
But
extensions,
it doesn't
1 set of
bobble.
abductions,
It
2
kind of
sets
bobbles.
abs. It's not nothing. It's still a hard workout, but it only takes me about 45, maybe 60
Anyway.
minutes if I take my time. Absolutely love it.
Maybe I should ask some McDonald's people. Hey, can I get one of these
I don't
toys?
know if it's some of my ADHD tendencies. During almost every single high volume workout I used to do, my focus would
Don't pay
always
me no
start to
attention.
taper off near the middle. I'd go on my phone more, I'd rest a little longer in between sets.
So I am gonna watch
And already
more of
the
this
workout would drag on even more.
Jeff Nippert video. He did 50% less in the gym over 100
What I've
days,
been calling focus.
which I just call
You know you only have 1 or 2
my
sets
everyday life.
done. You will
I'm gonna watch this video and then we'll start doing something.
execution and my effort.
Okie dokie, so we are on our way up to get some work done. And as you can see, my color is back to uncooked chicken. So I am sad about that. But something I really do want to talk about right now, and one of my friends, one of my really good friends, really close friends, sent me a message this morning saying that they wanted to do something. They were thinking about doing something. And so I checked it out, and it was cool sculpting. It's where they put like the freezing thing on you, and it freezes your fat cells to, it's like cool lipo, non-invasive lipo, so to speak. So this is what I had to tell that person. No. And then I had to expand on why I said that, which is stuff like that tummy tucks, lipo, those are what I like to call finishers. So this is when you've already done the hard work, the nutrition, the working out, stuff like that, and maybe you're within 15 to 20 pounds of where you want to be, and it's the pudge that just won't budge. It's that little bit, like your lower stomach or your arms, stuff like that. It's that little part that won't budge. Fine, go get it. There's no problem with that. It's when this is what you're trying to use as your weight loss. Instead of doing the work, you don't want to go through the hard work, you just want it off now. What people don't understand about that approach is eventually, if you don't fix your eating, if you're not working out, while those fat cells are gone out of your body, that fat will redeposit somewhere else. Like, for example, when you see people, when you see people with the weird, like, fat deposits on their body, that's what ends up happening. I don't want to call them wings, but they do kind of resemble wings. Like on the lower back, like right here on their back, it's because the fat cells, it's like these and these might be full. It has to go somewhere. Like on me, it's the stomach, it's the man boobs. Women, it usually goes to the butt. And once those are filled and they can't fill up no more, they got to go somewhere. They'll find a new place to go. Well, the thing is, if you take these away, if I took all this away, then all that fat still has to go somewhere at some point. And that's when, you get those deposits, arms, neck, legs. So it makes more sense to do the work first. And I'm saying that to myself as well, because I'm the same way. if I was to get something like that done, it would be, okay, I'm already at my weight goal. So if I'm more close to my body fat goal, and it's just that little area that I won't budge, then yeah, I would do it and not think twice about it. But that's a last ditch effort. That is you are doing this because it's that little, like I said, this right here, it's still going down. But if it was a situation where it just wasn't going the way, period, no matter what I did, then yes, we start looking at cool sculpting to see what the problem is. But this just reminds me of something Ronnie Coleman always says. Everybody wants to be strong, nobody wants to get under the heavyweight. Same thing. Everyone wants the results. Nobody wants to put in the fucking work. Hell, there's times I don't want to put in the fucking work. But then I remember what I used to be, and I put the work in. Hell, some days it's just autopilot. Anyway, enough of my little soapbox rant. I need to watch this back a few times when I have those days. But let's get up here and let's get some work done. 13:48. And what we're going to do is we are going to put this on the charger. Damn it. Hold on. Oops. There we go. All right. Throw this on the charger real quick. And what we got is chicken, not mashed potatoes, diced potatoes, and some more, the last of that cabbage, and collard green chips, because they did not come out right, but they are salty. Pretty good. Or decent. And we'll put a little fire sauce. So, we're over our water. But we're gonna drink this as well. And we're going to watch some Coach Colton. Yeah, we'll watch Coach Colton. I generally don't sometimes like the guy.
Specifically
What?
in fitness, they are uniquely toxic.
Fucked it up
Every
with my fork.
other clothing brand, you might have one or two rock stars, but the grand majority in between are garbage. They're Chinese slop manufactured to catch the wave of a trend as quick as possible before it dies out and cash in big.
I love shopping in China. Here are some of my favorite brands.
Oh, Dido.
Nice and cool.
All right.
This is good. Good. Good.
Don't ask me why I'm addicted.
ML Busa. This is 100% real ML Busa.
You heard of kale chips? Collard green chips. My black card is getting taken. I already hear them calling. Brandon, just come turn in.
And my personal favorite, Antonio
They are filled with the trendy graphics
Anyway.
and edgy marketing that anyone could ever ask for who's at least 17 years old. Most of these brands are just heavily invested into Chinese dropshipping
Eat, drink.
manufacturers to produce all
Talk
of
to you
their
in a minute.
products and literally share.
Out for a quick afternoon walk. We're gonna get home. I kind of want some oatmeal, so I think we're gonna make that as soon as we get home. Yeah, I think that is what we're gonna make. So let's just go ahead, get home, get some oatmeal made, and by the time we're done with all of that, well, I don't even know what time it is. I think it's like 3. I think it's only 3 something. Yeah, 3:21. So what we'll do is we'll go ahead, get home. I will find something to do. Don't forget to be great. Don't forget to lose weight. And don't forget, you are worthy no matter what anyone else thinks you rate.
Alright, so we're going to do some more book quotes in today's video, and I'm not going to pretend I just read all these books recently. Jericho's written a total of 5 books. I read the first 3 ages ago, and today I'll be picking up some of the more memorable things Jericho wrote in those books. He's written so much over the years that it would take hours and hours to recite every notable quote, but these are the ones I thought you'd enjoy from his first 3 autobiographies, those first 3 autobiographies being his best, in my opinion. Also, some of these quotes have been shortened to fit a video format. Grab the books yourself if you want the full stories. The social aspects of WCW were disheartening. The locker room was infested with politics and cliques, and the office gave special treatment to the powerful ones. Hogan and Savage had their own dressing rooms and didn't really talk to anybody else. Paul and Nash were in their own little unit and acted above everyone. Other guys like Scott Steiner, DDP, Paul White and Booker T later became my friends, but within the WCW environment they seemed uptight and defensive. Booker even balked at working with Dean, Eddie and me, complaining I ain't no cruiserweight, as if he would get leprosy from touching us. As smart as Eric Bischoff was, he conceded so much power to Hogan and Nash that they
cranberries, oatmeal,
episode, and an hour before
1 tablespoon of peanut butter, and I guess 1 tablespoon of grape jam.
Before the show aired live to millions of people. Their attitude towards their work was piss poor as well. I overheard Scott Hall asking Bret Hart one night in Huntsville, Alabama, "Why do you care so much about this match? It's just a house show." That attitude was shared by head booker Kevin Sullivan, who asked me once, "Why do you care so much about your match? Nobody else does. Just go in the ring and get it over with. This company's the Titanic heading towards the iceberg anyways." It was great to hear such positive words from the man who was technically in charge of my on-screen career.
Let's see if we did a good job.
The NWO had expanded to ridiculous proportions from its origins as a three-piece.
Water.
Remember Virgil, Ted DiBiase, and Mike Rotunda as NWO members. How about Horace Hogan, Buff Bagwell, and Brian Adams? Most of the group was made up of ex-WWF superstars, and it was obvious that Eric was enamored with Vince's old employees and wanted them in his top heel group.
So it's not.
His idea backfired when
It's
all
not
the
sweet.
musicians
It's just
caused
kind
the
of sweet.
NWO to lose its edge. That's why I turned down Eric's offer to join.
Good.
After all my bitching about not getting a fair shake, it was crazy to say no to the NWO.
Watch.
But bear with me. I was booked to win
Talk to you soon.
WCW television.
So I realized I did everything except doing the I did everything except the stretching, which is not acceptable. So what we're going to do is we're going to eat this, then we're going to do our stretch. I'm sorry. I didn't realize it. I thought we did it. Apparently not. But the beautiful thing is, never too late. And even if we forgot to do it, get on it tomorrow. This isn't 75 power. We'll be okay. And we're kind of under the 2,800 calories again. Hold on.
One of the last things that we are going to do is the leg extension. So I love to do leg extension every single leg day because for me personally, I don't really like the massive wide quads. I can't really bend the beams and stuff like that. So I like to prioritize the vastus medialis muscle, which is right here. And I find the leg extension works out really, really well. So
All right,
I
bro,
always
so-
go for leg extension a lot on leg days. And if you don't really want the massive legs, that's totally fine. Just focus on specific movements for the leg shape that you want.
Let's see what we're going to get. Okay.
Namaste. Let's begin our practice today, sitting tall with your navel back towards your spine. Reach your arms overhead. Interlace your fingers and rotate your palms away. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, bow to the right. Inhale at the top. Exhale, repeat on the opposite side. Continue flowing from right to left, keeping the weight even in your hips. Lightly lifting through your lower belly. Breathing wide into your side body.
I like that she has different stuff.
Release and return to center. Transitioning into a seated twist variation. Step your feet into a wide stance, placing your hands to your thighs, fingertips pointing inward. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, draw opposite shoulder towards opposite knee. Inhale to upright. Exhale, repeat on the opposite side.
I could swear I did stretch this morning, but then again, I'm probably thinking of something different.
From the base of your spine to the crown of your head, releasing tension through your abdomen, ribcage, and spine, creating more space and ease through your upper body. Continue breathing deeply as you release and return to center. Transitioning into a seated twist variation. Inhale, reach your arms overhead, lengthening your spine. Exhale, adding a twist, reaching one arm forward and the opposite arm back. Inhale, return to center, arms sweep overhead. Exhale, repeat on the opposite side. Continue twisting from right to left, moving at your own pace, wrapping this movement around your breath. With each inhale, arms sweep overhead, lengthening your spine.
It
And
does
with
feel
each
good.
exhale,
I'm reaching a little bit
twist,
further back than she
maintaining
says to
hips
reach,
facing forward, rotating from your
but
navel, ribs,
it's a
and
lot
chest.
better for my spine, especially that part of my back that gets really tense. This isn't really meant to be a calorie burner. It's probably like only 10 calories I'm burning. But at the same token, if it helps my back, let's go for it, right?
Release and return to center. Closing our practice for today. Placing your hands in prayer position, allowing a moment to honor yourself. Namaste.
Namaste.
Now that.
See you tomorrow.